Okay, so this is Dane Gaming, and I have Squaboon here with me, and he's my
Hello there, bro.
and he's my usual go-to Godzilla nerd here. And we're wanting to basically just rank or not every Godzilla, but like the significant ones, because if we go through every single one in every single form, we're gonna get a lot of similarities.
All the different suits and shit.
Yeah, so Squaboon has compiled like basically the relevant ones here.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I haven't watched every like fucking Godzilla movie, so like every form, everything, you know.
Yeah, but we do.
So
He has at least a general knowledge about the ones we're going to be discussing here.
right, I don't know about the fucking Ghidorah's head up Godzilla's ass form. So
Yeah, and we're not going to be ranking them like we're going to be ranking them like which is like obviously which one ranks above which one, but we're not going to be like discussing who would be who in a fight. We can do that in a following video. We're just going to be
yeah.
ranking them in their respective universes for now. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead and hand the reins over to Squaboon here, and you can start discussing Mechagodzilla.
All right, so this is like the kind of like the Showa Godzilla. You have not seen a single Showa Godzilla movie, right?
Hell no.
Okay, I cannot blame you, but I have a hard time deciding. I almost want to say like, looking at all these, I kind of want to put him in a B because like, but actually no, let's put him in D or C, but I mean like a high C
Okay.
because like he's a chump, but he's not like a D tier kind of chump. I say like top of C tier.
Okay. And the next one?
I think that's Heisei Godzilla, and that's gonna be hmm. Let's put him in an A tier. He's pretty strong because like he's stronger than Showa. I'd say he's about even with Millennium. He has a lot of really strong enemies. He doesn't fight a bunch of chumps like Showa Godzilla does.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I'd say put him in A tier because like, huh?
I was gonna ask, does he have any like significant feats outside of combat that we can kind of use to like say what his destructive power is, or what makes him and such a good fighter or anything like that?
I mean, like, I just feel like he has a lot more tricks up his sleeve than Showa Godzilla. Like Showa Godzilla, he just kind of like he shoot a beam, punch a dude. That's about it. But like, he has like pulses and stuff. He can like shoot energy out of more than just his mouth. He's a lot sturdier. I can't. I guess the fight against Biolante is probably like one of his better feats.
Okay.
Or yeah,
All right. If you're confident in A, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one
pretty confident in it. But this might change
as we go.
before we go. Yeah,
Okay. And what's this next one?
who's next? I think. Hold on, let me look at the rest list. Yeah, that's Showa. We'll just put him above uh Mechagodzilla.
In C tier?
Like, yeah, in C tier. Because like a lot of his better feats, he does it with like other kaiju with him, like Anguirus or Rodan and all them. Like they're always his friends, just helping him out.
Right. So like stand alone, like by himself, he's strong.
Yeah, yeah. Because like he really doesn't. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, I just want to add this little factoid before we continue. I tried adding Manila for the memes like 5 times, but he just this website did not want him on this list. I don't know why.
There's probably
I
a
could not get
good
him on.
reason.
God himself was just like, no, you cannot add Manila, please. He wants to forget about him just as much as we do. But 95 Burning Godzilla to move on.
Mhm.
I would put him in S tier.
Ooh.
Just be like, okay, actually, well, hold on. Are we going to talk about like potential or what we see in the movies?
Um, we'll go ahead and discuss potential if like you have some solid reasonings to back it up.
Well, in the movie, um, I might be wrong about this, so comments correct me. But in the movie, I'm pretty sure they discuss the concept of him heating up to such a degree that he literally like collapses the Earth.
Oh, well then, yeah, if there's Godzilla's fucking planetary, I'd say that puts him in S tier.
Because like I remember they were like discussing it, and then they showed like a diagram of him like sinking to the center of the Earth and just imploding everything.
Yeah, and I
Like this
feel
is going to be a what?
we definitely need to point out this isn't like we're not saying factually this is how it goes. This is going off the
This
knowledge
is
we have. Like we can
yeah,
revisit it later if we find some like other knowledge to back it up.
exactly. And like I said, I'm not like a huge Godzilla buff, but like I know a thing or two.
Okay.
I know a thing or two.
So do you
And
have
I'd
more to
say
add on
if we're
it?
talking, I mean, not really. Like if we're talking potentially S tier, but if we're going by context of the movie, I'd say A tier. Probably above the two we have in there already, or sorry, the one we have in there already.
Okay, then we'll go ahead and we'll land him at S here for now and tell like
Yeah,
unless one of the others is just strong enough to debunk him.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, now this we know this one well.
Oh yeah, good old Zilla, the king of the monsters, truly. Um, I I I almost just want to give him his own tier, you know?
uh, yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put that up there. Um, you are putting it in the S tier, right?
Yeah, S tier.
Like above S tier.
Yep. Okay, so Zilla and SS tier, and moving on.
SS. Okay, so that's Millennium Godzilla. I have a really hard time deciding if he's below or above Heisei.
Yeah.
I think Heisei has higher potential, but I'd say that just base. I'd say at base, I'd say Millennium's higher than Heisei just at a base form, but I think. What would you say if like he has a higher base form but like less potential?
I would say he'd be higher. It just going off of what we've just seen.
Okay, yeah, just put it wherever you want.
Okay, A tier.
A tier.
Okay,
And did you put that above or below?
I put it above.
Okay. Okay. Yes, that is Earth, and that's definitely, actually, unironically, does deserve its own tier. But we'll just put it above Burning.
Okay.
It's easily the most durable. It literally conquered Earth. Um, it killed a deity. Sniped a fucking ship out of orbit, if I remember right. I never actually watched the anime series. This is just going off of what I've heard. Just to state that. So if he's actually a chump ass bitch, I don't know. But I've heard
Yeah.
he's like strong.
We can revisit
Plus,
this
he's
later.
300 meters tall. That's ridiculous. Huh?
Yeah. Whenever we're doing like the which would win against which one, we'll come back to this later, and if we've heard any like contradicting evidence, we'll move around the tiers.
Sure, yeah. But definitely an S tier.
Yeah. This next one looks like another Mecha Godzilla.
It's another Mechagodzilla. It is the Millennium, and I would argue that it is A tier above the other two because this dude dicks down Millennium Godzilla like super hard, I think, in the first movie.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Like, plus, it's like, I would almost say it's not Godzilla. I almost didn't add it, but then I remembered the whole, like, it's made out of the dead Godzilla's body, so I just figured it'd fit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what's this
Huh.
next one?
That is legendary. That's the one from the movies that we watched when you came over
Oh, right.
a while ago. Yeah. I kind of want to. I don't want to do that to my boy, but I kind of think he should be in B tier.
B tier. Yeah,
Yeah, just because like I feel like he doesn't have as much variety. Plus, we have the burning form later, so
yeah, and without burning, he doesn't really do much. Like in the first movie, he kind of like digged down those other spider ones, but like
but they're like chumps.
yeah, the second there's
Like
any other kaiju, they just diddle him.
Plus Ghidorah, like, yeah, Ghidorah bodied him like twice,
Yeah.
and then it took one nuclear bomb and a dead Mothra to bring him back. So
Yeah. I feel like B's
I
a
think B
safe
is a good
spot.
place for him. Yeah.
And then let's go ahead and just jump up and do Burning 2019
Yeah, we
as
might as well. I think that's an A tier, and I would put it just below Mechagodzilla 2.
okay.
Or no, I'll put him above just because like he literally melted Ghidorah.
Yeah.
So like that's some
And
heat.
like all the buildings around him were melting as he walked.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so now the shins.
Man, I feel bad, but like Shin Godzilla's a chump, dude. He's a bitch. Like he gets literally hurt by like like literally they drop like a couple fucking stealth bombs on him and he's like, oh fuck. Meanwhile you got Godzilla's literally taking like meteors. Like he's kind of a pansy.
So is that a D
And
tier I'm hearing?
that's a D tier, yeah. I will say though, he has some of the most variety, and he almost started an entire colony, so
Yeah.
I will give him that. Also, probably the best movie in the series.
Well,
Is beautiful.
our favorites can't always be the best.
Exactly. And I think, I don't think a 54 should join him.
Is there not a lot to support it?
Not really. I think 54 should also be a D tier, but it'll be above. Excuse me. It'll be above Shin, just because they had to literally invent new technology to kill it.
Yeah, and they were just hurting shit with like modern bombs and shit.
Yeah, like he gets hit by like a couple stealth bombers and literally blood just like spews from his back, so he's not very durable.
Yeah.
And if like he was a little more like mobile, I think he'd be really like I was gonna mention legendary Godzilla is so mobile in the water. Like
Yeah,
he's crazy.
like even on land, he just straight up sprints after Ghidorah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Whereas Shin Godzilla literally does not move above a crawl after he gets out of his like third form. Just kind
And
of like slowly trudges.
and now the final one, which is
Oh
fitting
boy.
because it's the final Wars Godzilla.
I very much wanted to just add this one just for a giant middle finger to the people who don't like this movie. um I really want to make my boy no, that's not right. I'll put him above Burning Godzilla in A tier because he bodies so many monsters just out of base form. Like it literally took the strongest kaiju in the series to take him down, and he was taking on like Anguirus, Rodan, and like King Kaiser at the same time, and like didn't even get touched. I think he has the highest body count of any Godzilla movie,
Yeah.
and that's very strange to say.
Now let's go ahead and stop with the meme and go ahead and actually put Zilla somewhere like
Zilla's a hard D. He's below Shin. Because Zilla doesn't even have lasers. He's just a dinosaur.
yeah.
I do want to also add, though, just to solidify my point, Final Wars Godzilla literally just ate a meteor. Like, a meteor that was going to wipe life off of the planet. And he just, like, ow. Like,
Yeah.
literally, it's like somebody threw a walnut at him, and he's just like, ow.
And we are aware that like taking a life wipe move doesn't mean they have life wipe potency. That's not what we're
Ow.
saying.
Yeah,
But
his oxygen destroyer.
yeah. But if they are that durable, then clearly they're going to fuck up most of the other kind like Godzilla on this list.
Like, he wasn't even hurt. He just walked it off.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the only point in the movie where he got hurt was when he got attacked by Monster Zero and Kaiser Ghidorah, but, like, oh, and Gigan, I guess, but Gigan died like a bitch twice, so whatever.
Yeah.
literally in that first scene, he just like, "Hey, Gigan, die," and it was like a 2 second fight.
So now that we have them compiled here, do you have any like adjustments you want to make or some final thoughts you want to add to like defend the placement of these kaiju?
Ah, can we just add one more tier at the very bottom and just in honor of Manila?
Yeah, we can do that.
Appreciate that for my man's.
Yeah,
Since he was not able to come to the tier list, he was busy with his coke addiction.
we'll just name that Manila. There we
Yeah, I
go.
like that.
Look, you can see him right there. There he
He's
is.
he's here in our hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, anyway, that'll call it then.
yeah, that's
Um,
about all I can think of.
Next, we're probably either going to do like Kirby or some shit, or it may rank like
Fuck yeah.
all the continuity versions of like Ghidorah, some of the other like other kaiju from Godzilla.
Ooh, yeah.
Um,
That'll be a lot easier to rank.
yeah.
I think just because there's so many less feats. But yeah, I think that sounds good.
All right. Well, that'll call it there.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And please fucking like or something.